was a time I saw some two girls from a particular group or clique. They were hugging, and the hug was the fakest hug I've ever seen in my life. Why? Pressure. I don't know who it was, but somebody once said that the way me and my friends we behave, they feel like sinners. I'm like, Jesus. In school, I really learned not scared because some of the rumors I heard about my own self, I was like, ha! Everyone, it's Chantel, and today's video is going to be a super juicy one. If this is your first time on my channel, remember to hit that subscribe button to join this awesome family. If this is not your first time on my channel, Auntie, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate your support and your love in general. Yes, so this video I'm making, I feel is very essential because most of the time we are giving advice and stuff, but like there are certain things that you have to learn the hard way through experience. But guess what? I'm here as your internet big sister to tell you these things so that you don't have to learn them the hard way. So yes, this video is basically going to be the things I wish I was told before I set my foot into senior high school. So yes, I went to Agri Girls. A lot of people keep on asking me. I went to Agri Girls. I'm saying it openly now. And there are some things I really like wish I knew before I went. That's the whole purpose of this video. So let's get right into it. So yes, the first thing that I'm going to say is that SHS is not about competition, but making good grades and making progress in the end, or making progress till the end. So what I mean by this is that, you see, in Ghana here, most of the time everything is about competition. Like from primary school, JHS, every day it's all about who is the first in class, who is second. It's like, I want to beat this person, I want to do better than this person. It's a good thing to self-motivate, but then in SHS it's not the best thing to do, because over there, one, you are so many, like there are so many people. Maybe in your JHS class you are about just, let's say 40, but in SHS you are about 50, 60. Some people I heard they are like 100 in a class, which is very serious. But then I don't even know. At this point I can't talk because free SHS. So so like a lot of people go to school, and maybe your course mates, for me, my course mates were about 430, which is a lot. And if you say you're going to be in competition with everybody, please, you just be putting unnecessary stress and pressure on yourself. SHS is not about who is first in class and who is second in class, or who learns more than the other person. It's basically about how much progress you make from Form 1 to Form 3. And finally, what grades you make in the WASI. In the end, nobody will ask you were you first in class. They'll ask you what did you get in the WASI, or which university are you in. So when you're in SHS, especially those now going, please keep in mind that you don't have to compare yourself to anybody, and you don't have to be first, you don't have to be the best. It's a good way to motivate yourself, but it's not like the major thing. So please, if you're now going, know that it's not about competition, but it's about what grades you make in the end. So be learning with that vision, looking ahead, not like on what people are doing. And one thing about SHS is that people really like doing pressure. People wake up in the night, they'll go and learn. People wake up early, they'll go and learn. My sister, please just relax. Don't let that pressure catch you. Don't feel like you're not learning anything, and don't compare yourself to others. Just study at your own pace, and in the end you see that the results will be beautiful. The next thing I'm going to talk about is be careful about large friend groups. I went to a girls' school. I don't know if it's peculiar to girls, but please, when you go now, I think I've said this before, narrow down your friends. So, because if you have so many friends, in the end, it's just going to be backbiting. This person and this person will team up against this person. A whole lot of stress, please. If you go to school, try your best not to do too much in Nafusem. And you're Nafusem, baby, because you're there to learn. Don't be thinking about friendship too much. Otherwise, you end up doing things you don't want to do. Maybe there are people I saw who formed unhealthy friend groups, and the friendship was so fake to the extent that people around them could see that these people are very fake. Like everything is fake. There was a time I saw some two girls from a particular group or clique. They were hugging, and the hug was the fakest hug I've ever seen in my life. Why? Pressure and tea, because you feel like you have to be like this kind of person. You go and like attach yourself to a certain kind of group where you know you don't really fit, but like you have to pretend like you like each other. If you get what I mean, please, if it's possible, get one or two friends who you can really stick close to. and who are like very real, who will really be there for you. Don't waste your time on having a big friend group where it's like when somebody does something, you also have to do it. Please, peer pressure will catch you right now. I'm telling you, it's based on things I saw. And also there will be a lot of arguments. In the end, it might end up as a mess. So just don't worry yourself, please. You are not there to do too much friendship. Focus on your books, but have maybe this 1 or 2 friends that you know are true and will always stick with you, like from the beginning to the end. I had friends like that, and I really thank God for them. The third thing I'm going to talk about is make time to study in Form 1, because it's not all about work. When you get to Form 1, especially for my school, the Form 1 mentality is like you are a slave. Please, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about how you feel. Nobody cares about how tired you are. You are the slave in the school. The seniors have been working, now you have come. Of course, you have to take the baton and do it. So Form 1, they every day working. Monday scrubbing, Tuesday scrubbing, Wednesday scrubbing, Thursday they are doing this, you are clearing the gutter, you are weeding, you are doing stress and cover. Please, in all that, remember that you are there to learn. When I was in Form 1, the mistake I made was that I didn't learn much in Form 1, and it really went against me because it put a lot of pressure on me to start learning from the Form 1 topics when I was in Form 2, and that really stressed me out. So even though you are tired and you are working in Form 1, you guys make some time to run away and go and hide and learn. Don't let prep time be the only time that you can learn. I know sometimes you would have to be in the house the whole of the weekend working, but it's not like you spend every single second working. And don't waste your time in the house. Run. The least free time you get, run and go and learn. Please don't think you are now in Form 1 and you have a lot of time. Please, you don't have time at all. If you keep that mentality, you would end up wasting all the time you have. So please, learn in Form 1. Please learn in Form 1. It takes away a lot of stress. Number 4 is Form 2 is the most crucial year for academic work, but also with many distractions. Form 2 is that stage where it's like you are not a fresher, but you're also not a senior, but like you're somewhere in the middle. It's like you're not so stressed anymore. Maybe there may be juniors now, so you feel besh. Form 2 is like the supervision is not really there, because Form 3 is like the teachers are trying to keep you from misbehaving. Form 1, you are too afraid to misbehave, but Form 2, Charlie, it's like nobody cares about what you are doing. So you feel like, hey, I'm there now, like Charlie, I've reached. Please, no. Make sure you are learning in Form 2, because Form 2 is the time that is the period in school where you have a lot of time on your hands. Maybe there are juniors there to be working for you, so the workload on you is not even that much, and the disturbance and the bullying will go down in Form 2. So yes, Form 2 is the time where you're supposed to do all your learning, because in Form 3, trust me, you won't get time. You're writing mock, you are stressed, you are doing a lot of things, you will not get time. And if you waste your Form 2, you really feel the pressure in Form 3 when the WASI is approaching and you realize you've not learned anything. So make sure you learn in Form 2. The part where I said it has a lot of activities is, let's say, SRC week and stuff. Sometimes you have SRC week in Form 2. You have like plenty programs. My school, for instance, most of the programs we did were in Form 2, and it's at that time that you may feel like, oh, I still have time, so it doesn't really matter. Please, it matters. It matters. Learn. Okay, even if you are doing SRC, I remember me during SRC, I'll still find time to go and sit in class and learn. It wasn't all about enjoyment, it's not all about the boys, it's not all about those things. Please, learn in Form 2. What I did right was that I spent Form 2 learning most of the things in the syllabus. So when it got to Form 3, it was more of like a revision, and I tell you, it's the best time to learn. I had a problem with e-math in Form 1, so when I got to Form 2, I made up my mind that, hey, as for e-math, I'll crucify you this year. And Form 2 was actually the year I perfected my e-math and made things way better. It was like I moved from level 20 to level 70 or level 80 in Form 2 alone, and that made the workload very minimal in Form 3. So please use your Form 2 wise. The fifth one I have here is build connections. So maybe, I don't know if you were told or you weren't told, but for me, I don't think I was really told. If you go to a school like Every Girls, you know that there's the old students, the Awuga, like they have this community of people who really help each other. They are like very influential women, and they've all made it, or most of them have made it. Build those connections from the time you're in school, because see, if you don't like make friends with people, not make friends per se, but if you don't like like relate with people well and build connections while you are in school. Maybe when you get older and you need people that can help you out, you may not get. So you see, it's not like you have to be friends with people per se, but like just know everyone, be kind, be chill. Me, for instance, I'm not that kind of friendship person. I was always minding my business, but then I tried my best to always say hi to people, wave people. There were people I didn't really talk to, but when I see you, I'll wave, hey, hi, good morning, how are you? Yes, make sure that at least you know each other, so that when you leave the Dacia 70 one day, when you go out and you meet, that person can help you. You never know who you meet anywhere in this. The sixth thing is have fun and make memories. Yes, in as much as you are learning and you are stressed out, try your best to have fun and make the most out of every situation you are in, because in the end it actually helps you a whole lot. Yeah, having fun. Take pictures when you can. If there are cameras around, please go and take pictures. Don't do yourself, I don't do this, I don't do that, this is please. Have fun, okay? If they are doing games, go and do some. If they are watching movie, go and watch some. It's not all about learning. You might be stressed. This is your average day in Ghana. Some people are doing gas cooker advertisements, so please ignore it. The next thing I have is that get close to trusted teachers. Guys, this is a very important thing, because the teachers are the ones who are basically helping you out in your academic pursuits. Make sure that you are not so close per se, but like you have a cordial relationship where if you are struggling with something, you will not find it hard to approach that teacher to tell him or her that please help me out with this. Please, if you are not understanding something, the best thing to do is to go and ask school. If maybe you can't ask a teacher, please ask your fellow students, because it's not really about competition. As I said earlier, it's about you understanding the concept, because it's the final exam that matters. So seek help when you can. Get close to the teachers that can help you, so that you will not be struggling so much academically. And trusted teachers, once again, please don't get close to the creepy ones. You know, just be safe. Okay? The next thing I have is learn new skills with every opportunity. So we have clubs in school. So we have clubs in school. I was in the Writers and Debaters Club. We have one of my closest friends, Baba. She was in Gunsa. Shout out to you, girl. I miss you. And they had arts club, science club, tourism. I can't really remember all the clubs because I wasn't really involved in the other ones. But join a society where you can learn new things. Yeah, they had homemakers too. I think those people, they used to learn how to crochet, those things. Join these societies or join these skills programs that may come your way, so you can learn how to do new things. If you see an opportunity where they are teaching people how to sew or how to bake or how to do crochet or something, please rush and take that opportunity, because in school you learn how to do a lot of new things. You can also learn how to write, how to debate, how to read, like a whole lot. So if you get opportunities like that in school, which many will really come, like many opportunities will come, please take hold of those opportunities and use them to learn new skills. The next thing is join and contribute in Christian groups. It helps you to grow spiritually. So I don't think I've said this before, but in school I was the SU president, and it was the first ever leadership role I've ever taken in my whole life. I didn't go for it per se, it was by appointment. I was appointed for it. SU is Scripture Union, for those who don't know. It's a Christian discipleship group in school. Being the president of Scripture Union really helped me to shape myself big time, because before I took this leadership role, there were a lot of things I didn't know at all. And I was able to learn how to coordinate people. I think our executive body, we were about 25, 26. Imagine me having to coordinate 26 people to guide me to lead, or so that together we can lead a whole school. Yes, it's a lot. And through SUA, at first I thought I really knew everything, or I didn't really need much. But then through joining SU, and I also was an executive in CRI, I was the house rep, it made me learn a lot of new things. As you teach others through Bible study, as you invite guest speakers, as you go for rallies, like Charlie, you really learn how to do your quiet time, you really learn how to share the gospel with others, you really learn how to read your Bible, you really learn how to be a good disciple, how to evangelize. Yes, a lot of amazing Christian skills, you can really learn them just by being part of Christian groups. So please, when you go to school, find your group, maybe Nushi, CRI, SU, Gamsu, Pensa. Join any of those Christian fellowships and make sure you contribute in them. If you can be an executive, please be an executive, because in the end you will learn so many skills. If you want me to tell you about how my experience as SU president was, please leave that in the comments down below. I think it's a good video to make, but I don't really know. It all depends on you guys. The next thing is, the last thing actually, is not everyone will like you, so build resilience and learn not to care. I wish somebody told me this, because when I was going in, me my whole life, or personally, I'm just a caring person. I really care. Like sometimes I care too much about things I'm not supposed to care about, and it really went against me. Before SHS, it wasn't really a problem because I hadn't really met evil people. Let me not say evil people, but I hadn't really met like super harsh people who were very mean and don't care about you and would hurt your feelings. So me, I thought everybody was like me. I thought I could still be kind, I could still be calm, I could still do this. I care in SHS. Please, no. In SHS, no matter who you are, no matter how you are, there will still be a group of people who will not like you, and it's fine. It's normal. Like, it's very normal. Don't worry yourself over it. It's in school that I learned not to care. I was there and I was okay, and I feel like being SU president also contributed to this in a way. It's like there's some pressure on you to always be living some morally excellent life. So everything you do, everybody's watching you, and a lot of people didn't like the fact that I was always like trying to follow the rules. I was always doing what was expected of me. I was always like being a good person in general. They didn't really like that. They didn't like the fact that I was sometimes like do my quiet time and invite them for Bible studies and stuff. Like, it was just annoying to them. Like, you feel like you're holding out on the rest of us. Somebody once told me, I don't know who it was, but somebody once said that the way me and my friends we behave, they feel like sinners. I'm like, Jesus. We make you feel like sinners. Hey, where they are no worshippers. But to tell you the truth, I was never really doing anything to make them feel less of themselves. All I was doing was just being myself. I was just being a Christian. That was all I was doing. But then those who really were influenced positively by my life, they were influenced positively, and those who wanted to take offense to, they were offended. But in the end, it was their case. It was their business. In school, I really learned not to care, because some of the rumors I heard about my own self, I was like, ha! Like me, when I hear, I'm like, hey, somebody actually said that. Like, yeah, some things you hear about yourself, you'll be shocked. Please build that resilience not to care, no matter what somebody says. Which now nice, so like, you don't care. Yes, you have to build that I don't care thing, because people really talk in SHS, and it being a girls' school too just added a lot to it. So yes, that's the end of my video about things I wish I knew before going to SHS. If you want to see another video like this, give this video a thumbs up. To all those who are now going to Form 1, I think next week, all the best, you guys, and I pray for the very best for you. I pray that as you're going there, God will lead you and He'll help you through it all. It's not an easy journey, but you'll be fine. And I hope these few tips I gave you here will help you out. And yeah, if you have anything else that you want to share, like things you also wish you knew, please leave it in the comments. I really love reading your comments. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. I'll be bringing more videos like this your way now that I'm done with my WASI and I have time. So yes, I'll see you all later. Bye. Remember, you're gorgeous forever.